Hi, I'm Bob from Flat8 Games, and this is video diary number 3 for Tales of the Necromancer. It's Tuesday the 29th of July 2025. It's a sunny day here in Glasgow, slightly overcast, with temperatures of 19°C or 66 Fahrenheit. This week I have mostly worked on fire magic as talked about in the last video, but I did have a couple of IT issues that required me to upgrade my clunky old Dell PC. I also worked on the monster AI, but I will try not to use that term as it now seems to be taking on a different meaning in the tech world. First of all, the fun stuff. I have added some new special abilities to the fire magic skill, such as the attacking spells of Dragon Flame, Flame Wall, Flame Ring, and Inferno. These are area attack spells for higher level mages, powered by elemental orbs. As well as the damage and visual effects, I have given them unique animated buttons, new casting words, and hand movements. The spinning torus effects that accompany them have been updated and are now positioned more accurately on the focal points of the hands, orbs, or magical staffs, which I think looks a lot cuter. These changes will filter through to the other magical skills of Gaia, Aura, and Nox when I get to them in the next few weeks. I have continued improving what I would call the monster AI, which gives commands to enemies on their turns. It's AI, but no large language models here. This system is basically a set of weighted pathfinding and decision-making algorithms based on my own version of the A-star algorithm. I won't explain that here, but it's an old-school coding algorithm for calculating the shortest route across a map or network. It might still be taught in computer science classes, I have no idea. I was a student a very long time ago. It works pretty good for melee enemies, like zombies, but still needs some work to handle ranged attacks like cultists and necromancers. So, Chrome has stopped working on my PC and decided it now likes to randomly lock up my machine when it feels unhappy, so I have switched entirely to Firefox for the near future. I was previously using both browsers for testing, but will be Firefox only for a while. This might be an issue with my crappy old machine. I tried reinstalling Chrome a couple of times, but it didn't help, and upgraded from Ubuntu 22 to 24, but Chrome still won't be nice, so it's off the team. I will probably need to get a new PC soon, as my Frankenstein machine is an old Dell Inspiron from before COVID, with a bunch of other bits cannibalised from other machines stuffed into every spare slot. The CPU fan was too noisy, so I disconnected that a couple of years ago, but it still seems to work most of the time. No graphics card, but RimWorld still plays fine, and I think I will treat myself to the Odyssey DLC for my birthday. I had an issue with recording gameplay because I was using the createObjectURL canvas command to grab the screen data, which seemed to work fine for short clips and screens with a lot of plain backgrounds, but was bombing out when running full screen gameplay, so after a bit of research I switched to using the canvas to blob command. I can now record at high res and full speed with no crashes, which has made recording videos a lot less painful. So, upcoming work is to finish off the remaining non-combat fire magic spells of Mystic Vision, Flame Cleanse and Damned Flames, and maybe add in a prototype fire wand, something that can boost the power levels of elemental orb spells, but has no actual powers of its own. As soon as I get all of that done, I will upload the latest code to the live demo on the website. Still got a couple of bugs with visual effects not appearing at the correct time or vanishing unexpectedly when reloading or refreshing an existing map. It's a fiddly bug that doesn't affect gameplay, but I need to find a couple of hours to properly fix and test. Only happens in a couple of very specific cases, so I will get to it soon. All of the changes to fire magic have to be added to Gaia, Aura and Nox magic to make use of the newer button styles and orb sizes. Not really a complex task, but it needs a good few hours sitting at the keyboard with good tunes playing. As soon as that's done, I will do videos for each of the other magic skills, demonstrating their spells and effects. Then back to monster abilities and AI. It's about time I got the bloodkin races of vampires, ghouls and ghoul kings into the world. I think that's everything covered. If you have any comments or questions about the game or JavaScript, MySQL or PHP, drop them in the comment section below and I will try and answer them in the next video. And don't forget to like and subscribe as it really helps the channel. Also, please check out the website at flat8games.com. There is a playable demo of the game and a fully playable previous game called Block Train, which is a free-to-play city-building train set. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.